The sun dipped low on the old dirt lane. Barefoot summers in the warm June rain. We'd skip flat stones on the river wide, where the echoes of laughter would always hide. Grandma's porch with the creaking swing, the smell of pie and the songs we'd sing. Daddy's hands carved the table we shared, a time when love was all that we cared. Back when the river ran clear as the sky and the days rolled on, we never asked why. Time moves slow, but now it flies. Oh, I miss those days, I can't deny. The barn still stands, though the roof's caved in, and the fields don't hum like they did back then. The world spun slower in that little town. Now I'm just chasing shadows down. The seasons turn, the years they've gone, but the melody lingers, a familiar song. I close my eyes and I'm back once more, through that old screen door, to the days before. Back when the river ran clear as the sky and the days rolled on, we never asked why. Time moves slow, but now it flies. Oh, I miss those days, I can't deny. When the river ran clear as the sky and the days rolled on, we never asked why. Time moves slow, but now it flies. Oh, I miss those days, I can't deny. The creek ran clear through the meadows gold. We'd chase the sun till the night turned cold. Barefoot trails through the summer's glow. Time moved so slow, but we didn't know. Grandma's porch with her old wood chair, shelling peas in the evening air. Fireflies danced in the twilight's gleam. We'd whisper our dreams by the soft moonbeam. When we were young, the world was wide, fields of green where our hearts could hide. Laughter echoed through the hills so high, but the years they fade like the evening sky. Rusty bikes on the gravel road, the stories we told, the secrets we showed. Sunday mornings in the chapel pews, humming hymns to a sky so blue. Now the barn leans with the weight of years, the wind hums low like a song of tears. But in my heart those days remain a sweet refrain through joy and pain. When we were young, the world was wide, fields of green where our hearts could hide. Laughter echoed through the hills so high, but the years they fade like the evening sky. down by the creek where the cattails grow. We'd skip them stones and watch them go. Barefoot summers, the world was wide, chasing dreams with time on our side. Rusty bikes and a gravel road, evening sun with a golden glow. Mama's voice calling us back home. Now those days feel like a distant tone. Oh, back when we were boys, oh, the time we'd spend building forts and mending fences, thinking it'd never end. Life was simple, hearts were free. Oh, those days are a part of me. The old oak tree still stands so tall. We carved our names there, I recall. It whispers now in the evening breeze, a secret keeper of our memories. The years roll on like a runaway train. You can't stop the wheels or the falling rain. But in my heart I still hear the sound of laughter echoing through that small town ground. Oh, back when we were boys, oh, the time we'd spend building forts and mending fences, thinking it'd never end. Life was simple, hearts were free. Oh, those days are a part of me. Down by the creek where the willow trees sway, we spent our summers in the cool of their shade, skipping flat stones till the sun disappeared. Back when the river ran clear, Mama would holler when supper was near. We'd run through the fields, our laughter sincere, barefoot and free, without worry or fear. Back when the river ran clear. Time keeps on flowing like water downstream, washing away all the places we've been. But deep in my heart, those days reappear. Back when the river ran clear. The old swing still hangs from that oak by the bend. Its ropes frayed with time, like the ties to old friends. I sit there alone, but I still feel them near. Back when the river ran clear. The world seems so big now, the years move so fast, but I long for the moments that I thought would last. The echoes of laughter still ring in my ear. Time keeps on flowing like water downstream, washing away all the places we've been. Deep in my heart, those days reappear, back when the river ran clear.
Out by the barn where the fence would bend, we chased the fireflies till the night would end. Barefoot summers in the July heat, dust on our heels, the earth beneath our feet. Grandpa's stories on the front porch swing, tales of the West and the songs he'd sing. Mama's voice calling us back inside when the creek ran high and the world felt wide. Oh, the years roll on like a restless stream, fading faces in a distant dream. Time, it steals but it leaves behind the echoes of a simpler time. Sunday spent in the old church pew, hymns in the air, skies painted blue, hand-me-down boots and a patched up coat. Life was lean, but it held us afloat. Now the barn leans low and the fence is gone, the fireflies fade with the coming dawn. But in my heart those days still shine like the stars above, steadfast and fine. Oh, the years roll on like a restless stream, fading faces in a distant dream. Time it steals, but it leaves behind the echoes of a simpler time. Distant dream. Time it steals, but it leaves behind the echoes of a simpler time. I remember the creek where the cattails would sway, the sun setting low at the close of the day. Barefoot and running through fields of gold, back where the wildflowers grow. Mama's old porch swing would creak in the breeze, the scent of fresh biscuits and honeysuckle trees. The radio hummed while the fireflies glow, back where the wildflowers grow. Time keeps on turning, the years drift away, but the echoes of laughter still call me to stay. Though life moves on, there's a place I still know, back where the wildflowers grow. Daddy's old hat hangs by the barn door. His boots sit quiet, they don't dance anymore. The stories he told me still follow the flow, back where the wildflowers grow. The hands of the clock, they never stand still, but the heart keeps a map for the soul to fulfill. In dreams I return through the winds that still blow, back where the wildflowers grow. Time keeps on turning, the years drift away, but the echoes of laughter still call me to stay. Though life moves on, there's a place I still know, back where the wildflowers grow. Back when the creek ran clear and wide, we'd skip stones under the southern sky. Barefoot summers, dirt roads to roam. The world was endless, and that creek was home. Mama's voice rang through the evening air, calling us home from who knows where. The screen door slammed, the porch light glowed, a simpler time where love was all we'd know. Oh, the years rolled by like rivers flow, taking with them all we used to know. But I still see it so vivid, so near, back when the creek ran clear. Daddy's hands were strong, his laugh was loud. He taught me to stand tall and be proud. But time has a way of stealing its dues, and the man I knew faded like the morning dew. The old oak tree still stands in the yard, though life's left its branches weathered and scarred. I sit beneath it, close my eyes, and feel the warmth of those bygone skies. Oh, the years roll by like rivers flow, taking with them all we used to know. But I still see it so vivid, so near, back when the creek ran clear. creek ran cold through the holler that year. Barefoot boys with hearts so clear, skipping stones till the sun sank low, back when we ran free with nowhere to go. Grandma's porch held the secrets we'd keep, and fireflies danced as the world fell asleep. That old screen door sang its rusty tune under the spell of a silver moon. Oh, time, you thief, where did you go? Took the fields we knew and the friends we know, left me here with a heart worn thin, dreaming of the places I've already been. Daddy's old truck, it was rust and grime, but it carried us through simpler times. We chased our dreams down gravel and dust, in a world so small, in a life we trust. Now the creeks run dry and the hollers still, but I hear those laughs on the evening chill. The faces fade, but the feeling stays, a bittersweet echo of yesterday's haze. Oh, time, you thief, where did you go? Took the fields we knew and the friends we'd know, left me here with a heart worn thin, dreaming of the places I've already been.
That awakening back in a matter of with that, heaven phoned me up to jam again. Show me heart you aching, will ever know when all for rain. Well, that was just like a tenfold change. I'm going home and longing, thought this should never turn to bread. Next to ask me if I love her, morning, night, and day. I'm going changing her mind, I can miss this naked cup. I can stand more nothing, for I can love you mine. Always steady with you, I could be cold too. Never feel my fights, it's just begun. At times dictate the morning, when I best the stars to say, I come to spray one by, tell me what to say. I'm going home to love you, like that you never turned me back. It's to lose me if I love him, I'm only my cannot. I don't send you still know I love you to knocking on you down. She never turned her back. Instead asked me ever love you. Come on and out you won't. And I know songs are alone, like me used this lake and call. I can stand on that loving tonight.
The jukebox hums a lonesome tune. Neon lights flicker in the gloom. Bartender pours another glass, trying to make the heartache pass. Every sip burns, but it feels just right, dulling the edges of a bitter night. The mirror behind shows a hollow man trying to forget with a trembling hand. So I drink to forget her name, wash my sorrow in the whiskey rain. Each shot's a prayer, each round's a plea to drown the pain she left in me. The shadows dance across the floor where we once waltzed, now nevermore. Her laughter hums like a ghostly breeze, whispering through these memories. The clock ticks slow, but the bottle's fast. Every pours away to bury the past. But the heart won't bend to the liquor's might. It just aches louder in the dead of night. So I drink to forget her
rounds of plea to drown the pain she left in me.
Sunrise creeping through the pine, coffee brewing, it's a quiet sign. Tractor hums down a gravel lane, life here moves slow, it's a sweet refrain. Small town dreaming, where the heart feels free. Fields of gold and a summer breeze. Neighbors waving, the world's at ease. In this little town, it's all I need. Front porch rocking, a dog at my feet. Church bell chimes, a sound so sweet. Dusty boots and a calloused hand, building my life on this quiet land. Small town dreaming, where the heart feels free. Fields of gold and a summer breeze. Neighbors waving, the world's at ease. In this little town, it's all I need. sky and a calm heartbeat. The crickets song, the whippoorwills cry. This is my heaven under open skies. Fence posts lean where the cattle graze. Kids playing ball in the summer haze. Grandma's pie cooling on the sill. This is the life that gives me a thrill.
I never signs fall true, and I lost my mind before. Out where I'm head, yours one thing use, don't to go away from my home. Those whispers on that reborn, and the faces of pain past. That time with me, some ask me down, that I can last to best. Where lies need for, how do we go wrong? Where I'm walking while we're heaven high. Now am I wander back, there I doze alive, right along, where we're asking for. Where I wonder me saw me, I still make rough control, and I take my life to feel so much I can't ever read my throat. I love you forever. There's a anger on my soul, and all you came and on my own. I guess where is just a bone, where I asking for. How will we go down when I'm knocking over? Rather heaven tonight, however and live there, where I goes alone. I don't know, but where I asking for.
Dust hangs low on the old dirt lane, sun setting slow on a golden grain. Tractor humming soft in the far-off fields, this kind of quiet you can't fake or steal. Tin roof talking in the evening breeze. Crickets join in with the cottonwood trees. Granddad's barn leans a little to the right, but it still stands proud in the silver light. Its back roads and front porches, coffee steam and swinging torches, worn out boots by the old screen door. A life that don't ask for much more. Stars hanging like lanterns in the sky. Truth told slow and never a lie, where hearts beat in time with the land. Yeah, I'm just a small town working man. There's a diner on Main where the coffee's black, and Miss Jolene always knows you'll be back. She'll ask about your mama for another round. There's comfort in this sleepy little town. Kids play tag down the gravel street. Church bell rings when the neighbors meet. Ain't no rush, just a gentle pace. Time rolls on, but it don't erase these back roads and front porches, rusty signs and Sunday courses, hands that know a hard day's grace, smiling lines on a weathered face, moonlight spilling on the old hay bales, love growing slow like a train on rails, where peace is more than just a plan. Yeah, I'm just a small town working man. And maybe the world's moving too fast, chasing dreams that just don't last. But give me a porch light and a four-board fence, and I'll show you what forever meant. It's back roads and front porches, faith and fireflies, country fortunes, sun-up prayers and supper calls, names carved deep in old barn walls, stars hanging like promises above, a life full of roots, sweat and love. And I'll hold on as long as I can to be in a small town working man.
sun creeps low over the ridge, casting gold on the old wooden bridge. The morning air smells sweet and fine, with dew on the fields and the clothesline. A tractor hums in the distant field, harvesting crops that the earth revealed. The church bell rings, it's Sunday morn, a place where love and faith are born. This is the life I know so well, where every story's got a tale to tell. Quiet streets and a sky so wide, small town soul where hearts abide. The diner hums with chatter and cheer, coffee cups clink as friends draw near. The old men talk about days gone by, while kids play games 'neath the open sky. The general store's got all you need, from work boots to garden seed. The air smells like rain on the way, bringing life to another day. No city lights, no rush, no race, just a steady rhythm of this place. Time moves slow, but it moves so true, a simple life with a boundless view.
There's a bottle on the table, it's my only friend tonight. It keeps me company beneath this dim barroom light. The jukebox plays our song, but I can't bear the sound. So I pour another shot and let my sorrows drown. I'm drinking to forget her, but she's burned into my soul. Every sip I take reminds me of the love she stole. The whiskey whispers softly promises of peace, but the pain comes back stronger when the bottle's released. Bartender knows my name, but he don't know my pain. He just slides another glass as I curse her name again. The clock hands keep on turning, but the hurt won't fade. So I chase the past with bourbon in this shadowed parade. I'm drinking to forget her, but she's burned into my soul. Every sip I take reminds me of the love she stole. The whiskey whispers softly promises of peace, but the pain comes back stronger when the bottle's released. Shows a man I don't know, eyes full of regret, face lined with sorrow. I thought the liquor'd heal me, make the ache subside, but it only leaves me empty, with nowhere left to hide. And now the night's fading fast, and the bar's closing down. I stumble to the street in this hollow-hearted town. The stars up in the sky, they don't look down on me. They just shine on my failure as far as I can see.
Swing creaks as the sun dips low. A lazy river whispers where the tall grass grows. Neighbors wave from their old dirt drive. In this quiet little town, we're just alive. The general store smells like coffee and wood, where a handshake's a promise and the word is good. Kids play tag in the evening haze. It's the kind of place that time won't fade. Oh, it's a small town stillness, sweet and slow, where the world feels wide but the pace is low. Underneath the stars, life feels so true, a piece of heaven painted simple and blue. Ooh. The church bell rings on a Sunday morning. Fields of corn sway like they were born. A tractor hums as the workday ends, and the sound of the crickets feels like old friends.